knock his knuckles.
Chaotix Casefiles, episode 4. I believe we are now dealing with Gun, so that will be interesting. And yeah, let's get to it. The song is so good.
The brilliant detective Vector the Crocodile and ever-obnoxious hero Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Locked up in the depths of my hidden lair and whining about thirst. How the mighty have fallen.
I think depriving them of water is pretty inhumane, but okay.
Water. Try not to drown in it. Especially not before you get to the end of this blasted story, Vector. I want to know who the master of disguise thief is and why they're stealing those ancient astroscopic lenses.
Oh, we'll get to that. Thanks for the drink, Eggman. You won't regret it.
What's the matter, Sonic? Don't tell me the detective has better manners than you do.
Forgive me if I don't muster up much enthusiasm. What with the two of us locked up like this and all?
It might be. I mean, hey, for all they know, that could have been like there could have been something in that water, but oh well.
That's enough water. Give me back those canteens and get on with it. What happened after this illusionist stole another lens out from under you?
Right, so the illusionist.
Illusionist? Well, I guess SPO can turn invisible, which is kind of like an illusion. But there's no way he's the thief.
The extra character, the one from the last episode, the one that showed up like Tails and then switched to Tangle.
Master of disguise. First
Shapeshifter.
Knuckles, then Rouge, then Jet. Next you say it's Tails or Tangle or maybe Rouge again. It's like you're not even trying.
It's actually a good way to quickly recap that part of the video, that part of the episode.
We had just been booted out of the museum by some not overly friendly gun soldiers. And as we made our way through the darkened streets of Spiral Hill, like ships adrift at sea, in like super dense fog, with no radar,
Right.
the ships kept bumping into each other really hard. I came to a conclusion. Boys, my hackles raised at the first sight of Gun back in Station Square, and now they're practically doing handstands.
Whoa, hackles have hands? Also, what exactly are hackles?
Vector, what are you thinking?
Yeah. Come on, Charmy. You don't know what that is? I totally know what that is.
After the fact. It's time we find out exactly what they know and when they knew it.
Do I have hackles?
Do you think that's wise, Vector?
The hairs along an animal's neck and back. No, Charmy, you do not have hackles.
And they weren't exactly relaxed to begin with.
All the more reason to act now.
Don't know that either. Neither do I. I had to look it up real quick.
They'll never see us coming.
Hackles? That's fun to say. Hackles.
That's just Knuckles if he started tinkering like Tails did.
Wait, you're not suggesting...
Oh, I'm more than suggesting. Buckle up, boys. We're going to raid a gun base.
Do we even know where the closest gun base is?
Oh, I can tell you. I can look it up on my phone. Oh, wow.
Why would that information be so readily available?
Not far from here. Well,
Isn't Gun like a government agency?
see?
Perfect. We can get there in no time with the Chaotix copter.
All right, but what exactly are we going to do when we get there?
SPO, relax. We got past those gun goons at the first museum, didn't we? It'll be just
The internet ruined the word
we
goon.
get in and find any kind of files they have on astroscopic lenses and Master of Disguise operatives.
Wow, a raid? I can't wait. Gonna sting some more cameras, gonna zap them right in two. Cause stinging lots of cameras is what good detectives do.
See? The kid's on board.
I am filled with confidence.
Charmy's directions were spot on. We arrived at the base faster than a flicky freed from a banged-up badnik. We huddled up right outside the chain-link perimeter fence to formulate our plan.
Again, I think this would work really well for like a game.
Here's what we do. See that security console way over there? Espio.
Although I'm thinking like something like Sonic Boom, but good.
Get to the console and disable the perimeter alarm. Once that's done, Charmy, you create a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Like a Sly Cooper game, but with the Chaotix.
Find something noisy
And then when you hack it, you get like the Bentley minigame, which is essentially just
Fun. Like maybe some empty
what is
gas
it, like the
Sure.
like a shoot 'em up or something,
What if I could
or like a
find
bullet
some
hell shooter?
bongo drums?
Charmy, try to focus here.
Or maybe a great big bundle of firecrackers.
Just activate your Team Blast. Yeah, that'll work.
Stick with the empty gas cans, okay?
Absolutely. Unless I find some bongo drums or firecrackers.
Once the alarm is off and the soldiers are distracted, I'll climb over the fence and we'll converge on the file storage building.
And how do we know which one that is?
See the one with all the power lines running to it? I'll bet there's computers galore in there.
Huh. I guess you found the computer room.
Please, Espio, not now. Get ready.
Love that he shuts him down on it. That's pretty good. That's a good way to divert the meme.
plan went off without a hitch. At first,
Ninja invisibility technique, leaf swirl.
Espio disappeared over the fence in true ninja-like style. I kept an eye on the security console, and as soon as it went dark,
Security offline.
Charmy took off.
Distraction? Here I come.
I only had to wait a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see exactly what he dropped off the roof.
Shmup, not necessarily bullet hell, at least not yet.
It sent every soldier on the base
I mean,
scurrying toward it
that's what the
like
thing in
old ladies to a
Frontiers tried to be.
beauty
Tried to be like a bullet
parlor.
hell.
Why is it I'm always one number away when somebody else hits bingo? Those ladies cheat, I tell you. They cheat.
'Cause the
and
game
they
is
haunt
rigged.
you in your dreams,
Bingo is rigged.
laughing at you with their
Except for Bingo
booze
Highway.
and lavender perfume and little butterscotch treats. You never gave me any butterscotch
Okay,
treats,
you're
did
sharing a
you?
little too much. You're on a tangent.
All of which meant I had to exercise my athletic prowess and shimmy over the fence before anyone spotted me. I landed. Gracefully, of course. But something must have gone wrong. Something we couldn't possibly have predicted.
On your feet, intruder. You and this kid have some explaining to do.
Charmy!
Oh, they caught him already.
How?
Hi, boss. I know I wasn't supposed to get caught, but once I knocked over that giant crate full of tubas, I got distracted.
Charmy.
Those tubas belong to the official gun marching band, young man. Now how are we supposed to celebrate the base's grand opening?
Maybe maracas?
Just
Maracas could compete with
cut
tubas.
the ribbon and just open the place up.
Fortunately,
Not everything needs a grand opening.
Espio saw Charmy and me get caught and decided to try to finish the mission on his own. He made it to the building with all the power lines running to it and slipped in through the window completely unseen. Unseen by gun, anyway.
He's getting caught by Rouge again.
Victor was right about this being
I could
a
already feel it. It's either Rouge or the
computer.
shapeshifter as Rouge.
Looking for files on ancient artifacts and covert operatives.
You could try alphabetically.
Good idea. Ha! Rouge! What are you doing here?
That was easy.
And how did you know I was here? I was invisible.
You sounded pretty visible to me.
That doesn't even make sense.
And yet these ears of mine picked you out just as clearly as if you'd been jumping up and down and waving.
It's like you know, in anybody ever seen Super Mario Brothers Super Show where they're trying to go through like a I believe it was a sewer to sneak into Bowser's castle or something like that, or they were trying to sneak into somewhere. And Princess Peach, or at the time she was called Toadstool, Princess Peach decides to like say that they have to be quiet, but she yells it so much and there's a big echo. It's like, how is anyone gonna be quiet when you're yelling at that volume? I think that's kind of what it's like. He's trying to speak, but he's a little too loud, probably from being around Charmy and Vector a little too much.
say,
Butterscotch
Espio.
treats. What
It
about
seems to
butterbeer
me
from Harry
that you're
Potter? Which,
falling down on the whole
eh.
be like a ninja thing. I mean, I spoon-fed you that lead
I
on
forgot what
Swallow
episode that was. Yeah, I don't remember the episode either, but I do remember that moment.
Still managed to bungle it.
That is hardly fair. We're dealing with an unknown here. It is impossible to predict something that is by nature unpredictable.
No need to get defensive, especially after I saved your skin.
Didn't really see my...
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
I said it would be easier to thank you if I did not suspect you of being the imposter in the first place.
I mean, he's got reason to believe it. There's a shapeshifter
Even
afoot,
if
so...
Getting zapped by Whisper's fancy weapon wasn't convincing enough. All right, handsome. How's this for an olive branch?
And this would be what?
A file from the file center, which we're standing in. Are you sure you're a detective?
Red Spectre?
Wait, did she have the
What is
file
that
on her the
supposed to
whole
be?
time? Or
Something I
did
think
while
you
SBO was
probably
talking, she just grab it?
How do I know it's not some kind of trap, or misdirection, or just an item on someone's grocery list?
If it were worthless, then I wouldn't be keeping a copy for myself, would I?
So she's had that file on her the whole time.
Favor, SBO.
At least
And I only
this
do
is what it's
favors
implying
for
so
those
far.
I hold in high regard.
Forgive me if I don't put much credence in the words of a jewel thief.
The only reason you don't trust me is that you don't know me very well.
I mean, that's true.
You could fix that. What do you say?
What?
Dash off into the night and be my partner?
The Chaotix function best as a unit. I can't just wander off on my own for no good reason.
Right. Of course. No good reason. Unbelievable.
Hey, you gotta give it to Espio. The man is loyal. He's loyal to his buddies.
Meanwhile, Charmy and I had been slapped in chains and stowed in what the soldiers called an interview room. As if I couldn't tell we were about to get the 3rd degree.
Sorry about the handcuffs, Vector.
It's okay, Charmy.
And the tubas.
Don't worry about it.
And getting us caught.
I said it's okay.
Just
Oh, I knew you were mad at me.
maybe if you shut up.
Chaotix. Sad state of affairs when the supposed good guys are breaking the law.
Commander Tower? I knew we'd gotten ourselves in hot water with Gunn, but I wasn't expecting.
I'm a
to get
little
visit
suspicious
from
of this.
Commander Abraham Tower.
Yeah, I'm a little suspicious of you now because I think the art on the episode kind of... I'm already suspicious of the whole thing.
His mismatched eyes bored into us with an icy kind of scrutiny. The sort of look that makes you want to apologize for things you haven't even done. Commander Tower had a reputation for not suffering fools. I decided to reserve judgment on the commander. But I couldn't deny that sitting there in shackles, Charmy and I were the fools.
Remove those handcuffs, Private. Private, you're dismissed. So, where's your 3rd member, the so-called stealthy one?
Heath?
He didn't come on this mission, Commander. It's just Charmy and me.
I see. And why, may I ask, were you caught committing vandalism of gun property as well as trespassing?
I had a couple different ways I could play this. I could go for innocent, claim ignorance, try to apologize
That won't work.
and be on our way. Or I could lean into some outrage and demand that he let us get on with our legitimate work. Or I could level with him about my suspicions concerning Gunn's involvement. Outrage.
I feel like,
it was.
yeah, I feel like outrage is your best
I demand you let us
route.
go at once. We are bona fide private detectives working on behalf of a respected professor from Spagonia.
Okay, maybe not
University. And by detaining us here, you are interfering with important work.
Yeah. And those tubas were stupid anyway. Nobody wants oompa oompa music at a can opening.
Grand. Oh,
You mean this respected professor?
Professor Torrey.
Really?
Hi, Tori. What are you doing here?
The realization hit me harder than a bubblegum ice cream.
It's a setup.
Professor Torrey The mysterious woman who walked into our office, hired us, and started us on this wild
Yep.
chase. Was
And there
some
we
kind
go.
of double agent. And she played us like a pair of freshly dented tubas.
Hello, boys.
As you can see, Professor Victoria works for us. She's what you might call an acquisitions specialist.
Wow, you have to have 2 jobs? Does that mean you're broke all the time, like us?
Look, Charmy.
She's a professor.
Vector,
There's a chance.
I've been ordered
Possibility.
to recover those astroscopic lenses
Ah,
at all costs.
I see.
I'll bet. Recover them for guns use, right? So much for keeping them in museums where they belong.
I'm sorry you feel misled, Vector. I hired the Chaotix because the thief seemed to have some sort of connection to you and Sonic. And I figured if you stumbled across something, it would help me find the artifacts that much faster.
Stumbled? That's what you think of us? We couldn't possibly solve the case on our own, huh? Or if we did, it'd be by accident? That's all we are to you.
That's crazy how like the first thing they have her do in like a bigger role, she's already double crossing them.
You'll
It's
be
interesting.
around here, Professor?
Yes, of course. Look, Vector, I'm on your side here, I promise.
Could have fooled me.
The whole double crossing thing just seems like very weird because it's like you don't know who to trust.
Oh, do you have a rank? Are you Sergeant Professor Tori or Professor Sergeant Tori?
Okay. Am I trying to recover the lenses for Gun? Yes, but I'm doing that so the artifacts will be preserved. Gun will keep them safer than they could ever be in a museum.
Yeah?
They don't know
Share
that.
all your information. Help us solve the case.
I'm sorry, Vector. As far as that goes, my hands are kind of tied.
Our hands were tied. We had handcuffs.
Let me try to prove it to you. Make a gesture of good faith. It's not that I don't believe in you. Just wait here, all right? I'm going to see if I can get you both released.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we have a lot of other options at the moment, Professor.
I am sorry about this, truly. I hope you can forgive me at some point. Take care.
My mind really
DTA, don't trust anyone. Yeah, pretty much.
on our side? Or, well, if she wasn't on our
It's like,
side.
do you really trust the person when they've double crossed you once and now their whole thing is actually no, I'm on your side, but gotta work with Gun.
So she is a professor
I suppose so.
and a soldier?
Maybe. Sure, yeah.
Probably not on that one.
To think anymore.
Well, I still like her. I think she's nice.
I hope you're right, kid. Okay, listen up.
I don't know. I'd probably wait. Charmy, I'd probably raise your defenses if I were you about people.
How?
See that air vent? You fly up there, crawl through it, sneak up on a guard, and when he's not looking, you grab his keys. With me so far?
I love keys. So jingly.
Once you've got the keys, you come back here, unlock the door, I'll jump out and knock the guards down. Then we'll make
This is not going to go well. It's not going to work.
Exciting. Plus, I get to see the insides of those air vents. So cool.
Okay.
They're not really that cool. They're probably disgusting.
2. But our plans fell apart like a house of playing cards as the commander came in the door blustering like a gust of wind, and we got lost in the shuffle.
All right, you two. At Professor Victoria's urging, and against my better judgment, I'm releasing you.
Oh.
Does this mean no air vents?
Oh my god. Charmy.
But I'm giving you a warning. And that warning is this. If you are ever caught in a gun facility without clearance again, you won't see the light of day for quite some time.
Honestly, would have preferred to see them try to get out, or hear them try to get out. That seemed very underwhelming.
Easy. Standing there outside the huge front gate, though, nothing about this case felt easy. All I could see were a lot of questions and not many answers. What did Gunn really know about the astroscopic lenses? Why
Leave the vents to a spider human. It's the human spider.
Lucky for us,
That's what you got? That stinks.
part of the mission turned out better than ours.
SBO, where have you been? Did you get thrown in the slammer like Vector and me?
No, but I did get my ego trampled all over. Again.
Yeah, I was like, it's a good thing you said again, SBO, because yeah, it definitely was again.
It didn't take long to swap information with SBO. His spirits were lower than a cockroach's belly in a Station Square gutter, despite coming away with a solid lead.
So anyway, Rouge knew I was there. The whole time.
So I missed her again? Oh man, I never get to see her.
Shut up, Charmy.
She's not avoiding me, is she?
Why bother turning invisible? For that matter, why bother even trying to be like a ninja? And, oh yeah, she gave me this file. Apparently there's something called Red Spectre she thinks we should be looking into. I only glanced at the first page. Seems to be an incident report of some kind. It's pretty heavily redacted, though.
Red Spectre? Is it supposed to be self-referential or something? Rouge is another word for red, isn't it?
Coming from her? Who can say?
Look at it this way, SBO. You wanted to be challenged, right? So this is your challenge.
Yes, challenged. Not humiliated. I do not think I have ever had a...
I mean, when you
case go
bite off more than
badly.
you can chew, sometimes your challenge does turn into humiliation, so...
At least you didn't get
That one's on you, buddy.
yourself.
Don't know what I can tell you.
Right side, Vector. My luck has never been worse.
Whoa, that didn't sound good.
No, you want to talk about luck? I'm the one
And
who
you jinxed it.
job under false pretenses. How's that going to play if the rest of the private investigator community finds out about it?
Guys?
Maybe don't care about the rest of the investigative community.
Vector, I hardly think you can compare taking on a dodgy client with suffering abject failure.
I can and I will.
Oh.
Because right now I am an abject failure. I'd be better off trying to become an extreme gear champion than a successful PI.
Hey, guys. I know I'm not like a mechanic or anything, but the blades are supposed to be turning, right?
Well, I'd rather be an unsuccessful private investigator than whatever kind of pitiful, failed, wannabe ninja I've turned out to... What
The
happened
level
to
of
the-
self...
That's what I've been trying to say.
They got stuff to work through.
It's not responding. Looking back on it now, with the chaotic...
Yeah, SPO is a little ambitious. I mean, an amateur, like a beginner ninja, because I don't think he's a master of ninjas, a master of ninjutsu of any kind. Like a beginner ninja versus an expert jewel thief. I think someone's got the advantage when it comes to stealth, and it's not SPO. And then they died. End of show. I mean, I guess the episode was fine. It's just, I don't know. I kind of wanted them to try to get out through the vent, but then again, that would make them wanted and Gunn would go after them. They're already pretty incompetent, so I guess it's just, I don't know. I feel like that one was kind of a nothing episode. Like, I don't know. I'm sure this is leading up to something, but like so far, I mean, yeah, I guess the big thing was Professor Tori being like kind of a double agent or kind of like double crossing them, but that's pretty much all I got out of that. Like, I don't know. I'm a little more mixed on this episode than I've been on like previous ones, but I feel like next episode it's probably gonna be the we'll have some kind of payoff to something, and also try to figure out where they've been. And they have died now. Yeah, they're dead. It's gone. It's over. No more chaotics. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed on this one. The double cross thing, it's a little. I think we're kind of getting into like very tropey stuff. But yeah, I don't know. So far, I'm just gonna say it just for how little actually happened and how very little we actually got out of the episode. This is currently my least favorite one. It's not bad. It's just almost nothing really happened. They broke into like a gun headquarters or office, got caught, got interrogated. They were interrogated, or Charmy and Vector were, and then finding out that Professor Tori is just like, you know, kind of double-crossed them on this one, but is still trying to say that she's on their side, but won't really say much to after that. So I guess the only thing that could lead us in the next episode is whatever Rouge handed to Espio, who is becoming worse and worse of a ninja. So yeah. Was it not the shortest too? I think this is the shortest one, aside from episode 0. I don't count episode 0, but I think this is the shortest episode. But yeah, yeah, not a lot really happened here. It's just like, I guess compared to the rest of the series, this one's like the more boring one. Like, it's like, even when I was like reacting to things that were being said, or be like, oh yeah, this was happening or this happening, like I was still able to keep up with everything without missing a beat. Everything else, it's like, oh wait, hold on. I felt like I had to kind of go back because there was a lot more info that I may have skipped over. But with this one, it's like, yeah, it felt very, I don't know. It's a very underwhelming episode, but still, the writing's pretty decent. It's been pretty good so far, pretty solid. Tangle and Whisper are nowhere to be found at this point. I think they did leave in the last. They either left in the last episode. Oh wait, no. They went their own separate ways because Chaotix went towards, you know, the gun building. Whether being Vector's position to be a racing champion as opposed to a beginner ninja, not a true shinobi. Yeah. Well, I mean, especially when you try to take on something pretty ambitious and you get one-upped by somebody who's clearly much better at it than you. But yeah. Anyway, that was the Chaotix Casefiles episode 4. If you're watching this on the YouTube version of it, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to catch these live, it's either on my Twitch page at twitch.tv/GottaBeFrank. Remove the E because somebody took that username. Or whenever I do post it on or stream it on Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles, which would be this channel, so subscribe. With that said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, but until then, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.